So, good morning, guys. It's like literally 3 a.m. for me. Okay, I'm just fixing. Oops. Have that pause, I don't know why. That's weird. Usually there's like a thing for you to control the sound. Oh well. I'll just fix it all that. Maybe it's because I'm in split mode on my tablet. Okay. So here's the pink one we did. Make sure this just a smidge. And she's all finished. So now we're gonna work on the groom, and to make this live stream a little bit quicker. Oh hey Rebecca! I know. What time is it for you right now? Cause it's 3 a.m. for me. Because I got sick of my phone overheating every freaking time I try to stream. Actually, let me check how it feels. It feels a little warm, but not, not like the extreme hot. Oh, 7 p.m. So this is actually a good time for you. Oh hey Abby! I don't know if you guys got to see, but here's the bride we finished during last week's live stream. And now we're gonna work on the groom. I went ahead and did the basic stuff that you could see in my like the little cute penguin video I have. It's Christmassy, but it's got the base penguin pattern in there. I mean, for this one, all we did was we just crocheted down, just switched to white, and then I did back loops only, so that way I could crochet through the front loops to make a little dress. And just added on these little decorations sleeves and stuff, but everything else was to the pattern, the feet, arms, beak, everything else that's in that video. Except for I did add an extra, 2 extra rounds to be exact, of black yarn to the penguin flippers, up to the blue. That's where you usually stop at for the flippers, and you just sew them on. But since we're making the tuxedo, I added 2 more rounds of black yarn. There's this little beak. I'll have to sew it on later. I'm getting close to where I need to add the eyes. And also for this one, since these are gifts, I really want them to be pretty sharp. So I put some cardboard in. The original ones, I didn't put any cardboard in at all. They still stay pretty cube shaped, but if you want it really nice, really clean, this is not even cardboard actually, this is just from a sketchbook. It's just sketchbook paper, but it was thick enough. I just cut it out and hot glued it in there. The only problem is I actually had did it to this one too, but I had forgotten about, I didn't sew this on yet, so I had to kind of sew it through the little bits on the outside because I couldn't go in because it was blocked by cardboard. Okay, let me have a quick sip of my iced coffee. Because actually it's not that bad now. It's about 25 Celsius. It was, oh my god, it was 35 Celsius today. It's been 30 Celsius lately. It hasn't got any hotter than that. And when I saw it was 35 today, I'm like, yeah, there's no way in heck I'm gonna be crocheting in the morning. My phone just wouldn't make it. Yo, what's up, stranger? I know it is my first time streaming at 3 a.m. I think I've streamed till late in the night, but not this late. And now I'm actually starting the stream because, oh yeah, morning, yeah, it's 3:34 a.m. for me. Let me see. I think I'm gonna do a couple more rounds of this before I switch to black. I know finally it's not at 3 p.m. I know, right? I had no dang choice. Last live stream, literally 25 minutes in, the phone was like, oh, it's overheating, it's too hot. And I'm like, you serious? I was surprised we even got an hour in for that stream. I had to have the fan blowing. I don't know, can you guys hear the fan? I have a different fan, the standing fan behind me, me and Joe switched. Let me turn down the music a little bit. We switched fans because this one is a lot more quiet. I know, right? Let me check. Feels pretty decent now. It's 25 Celsius now, so because I think when I was streaming during the morning, it would be typically, 25, 26 Celsius, so it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't overheating. But when it's like 30 Celsius, and of course today was 35, oof, heck nah. My phone just ain't having it. That's why. Oh wait, I'm like way over there. Oh yeah, I'm crocheting at a different location. Let me see if I can show you guys. Oh yeah, there's my little candle. This is our desk we bought for the computer. Let me see if I can show more. It's like a junk. It's like junk everywhere else. And this is actually the like those gaming mouse pads, because like the regular, like it's got a bit of a shine to it. I don't know if it. Yeah, you can see like there how like the ring light, it makes like it really bright and shiny there, and I didn't like that, so I put this out. Make it a little bit easier. One of the things I don't like the feel of it when my elbows are on it for too long. It rubs them raw. I know, right? It freaking sucks. And the worst part is it's high humidity. Man, I would take anything for like dry heat. I know some people complain like dry heat's like an oven, but gosh dang, until you've experienced high humidity heat, like it could be like a lower temperature, but it will feel suffocating, like you can't breathe, and it's just ugh. It's like you have like this warm, wet mist around you at all times, and it never escapes. Especially if you take a shower, like your body, no matter how much you rub dry, it just doesn't want to get dry. You will just completely stay wet unless you're like in front of a blowing fan. It really, really sucks. It's basically the same as my hometown. My hometown had this much humidity too. Super toasty here, and I have a blanket I'm working on my lap. I know, right? That's crochet suicide. Like, I want to make this cute blanket, but it's like 30 something Celsius, but I'm gonna do it. But actually, to kind of be fair though, this is actually the time to be getting ready for making fall stuff. I really should be working on some Halloween stuff. Um, oh yeah, and for next, I'm hoping we can finish the penguin tonight. That's my goal, because next week I want to work on making a little James Harden doll. If you guys know who that is, it's like a what's the organization? NBA player. I think so, yeah. It's one of Jung's like favorite basketball players, James Harden, so I'm gonna try to attempt to make him. He shouldn't be too really that hard to make. It's just a doll, but I gotta make his little beard and everything. So I'm gonna try to do that next week if we finish the groom. If not, then the next week will be finishing this up. But I'm gonna pray that my freaking phone doesn't overheat. Oh my god! I took 2 kurums on today's just so I could be able to stay awake, because even though, yeah, usually I'll crochet in the middle of the night, but this would be normally around the time I would start like getting ready to go to bed, you know. This would be like my ending time. And this is more like now my starting time. Wait, also humidity struck here and oh, your ponytail's turning into a ringlet. I know, right? The hair frizz and everything. It really sucks. Especially if you want fluffy hair, because it gets all out of whack. Like, it makes it weird. Like, it doesn't make your hair flat, but like any kind of like definition. Oh, I need to fix this real quick. It keeps splitting every time I try to put my hook in it. Okay, there we go. Like if I would try to have flybacks or anything, they would just limp, but my hair would still be full of volume, but in a frizzy kind of way, and just would have no shape to it. It would just look like a freaking dirty mop. So now I just freaking I hate having to wear my hair up, because I don't think I look as good with my hair up, but but you know, we're wearing the mask because of, you know, social distancing. So now I just, you know, put my hair up in a bun and wear a baseball cap and sunglasses and my mask, and no one can even really see my face, so it's glorious in a way. Like I can just go out and like feel comfortable. Oh wait, did I take that? Okay, so this is the new stitch. Oopsie, I almost forgot I took this out. Oh yeah, and I think, I don't know if all of you saw on Discord, I found these at Daiso. I bought, there was only two of them, so I bought two. But if you saw like one of my reels on Instagram, I showed like all my stuff on the windowsill and it's getting really crowded. I found these, and like I can now stack them so they're all in one spot. And I'm like, I thought that was so perfect. Like I can just have like them all like here and decorate them. I got two of them, but I want more. So, I mean, it was like nighttime when I went, so that's probably why there weren't that many left, I think. Because there's like a lot left of the other ones. They had bigger ones, but I didn't want those because like they had too much like ceiling space because it was more like a cube. And like you stack them together, and then those were more expensive. Like you had to buy a single cube for $1. But then when I saw the stepping stair ones, I was like, those are perfect. That's exactly what I need. Let me put my yarn ring on, that'd be a bit better. Probably soon I'll add the eyes and so on the beak, but I want to get a couple more rows in. Ah, shoot. Wait, oh my god, that's so cute. Put them on that little thingy split. I know, right? I was so happy when I found that. I actually found a different one at first where it was a lot taller, but shorter. Like it wasn't as long as that one, and that one was like lower, but longer. And I was like, that's perfect because you know my stuff is small. I don't really need like bigger, thicker steps, you know, or like the steps were higher, but all my stuff's little, so it's more shallow but longer, so therefore I can put more stuff on it. That was like perfect for me. Oh, 1 second. Let me show you the earrings I made this week. I think some of you may have seen it on Instagram. Let me grab them real quick. So I made these adorable little daisy stud earrings. They're so cute, and they're really easy to make too. Like a lot easier than the rose earrings, that's for sure. Well, the rose earrings are not hard to crochet. They're just a pain in the butt to freaking sew because it's so easy to get it wrong if you don't sew them right. But these like just turned out so perfect. And I've been making a whole bunch, like doing like mass production where I'm like sewing like 10 of each item so that way I can have like 5 earrings ready to go. What the heck is that? What kind of fuck? Sorry, I just saw it go. I had opened the window a little bit ago. Now there's like a bug in my room, but I'm not sure. I thought it was a moth, but it doesn't look like a moth. Well, it looks harmless. I thought it was a wasp at first. I was like, please don't let it be a wasp. I already had one time try to come in the bathroom. No one wants a big old wasp coming right through their window. I don't know why they didn't put a bug screen on that window, to be honest. Have another sip of coffee. My god, it is hot. Okay, let me get back to this. But I'm hoping to get like a cute like little mat or something, and because at Daiso all the mats they had were just like these little like the cutting mats, but I wanted like a decorative mat, so I need to look. Maybe I could find like a placemat or something. That'd be a good enough size. Like something with like a really cute design on it, like cactuses or something, or flowers, or like just simply stripes or something. I want, because you know this is kind of, this black is a little bit boring. Unless I was doing Halloween stuff. If I'm doing Halloween stuff, this would be perfect. But like for any kind of like cute, whimsical stuff, I want something that will go along with it. Yeah, a little placemat. I was like thinking if I can't find anything, I might just like go in the wrapping paper section and then like get one of those cutting mats and then just like tape tape on some, because they have some small cutting mats that would be perfect for streaming on, and I could just like tape it, and then I could like change designs easily, you know. Just, it probably would ruin the wrapping paper once I take it off, though. That's the problem. I swear to God, if that's not a moth. I hear like a tapping on the light, and usually when I hear that, that usually means there's a moth in the room. I swear, I do not know how they get in, because we have, bug screens. Do they just squeeze their little way in? I don't know. And I checked for any big gaps, but I couldn't find any. Like, there were no tears in it at all. Unless they are coming through the bathroom, that would make sense, I guess. But we usually keep the bathroom door closed, so you would think they would just stay in there. I don't know. I remember like hearing something about someone saying they noticed the moth population decreasing in their area. And I'm like, nope, not here. There's plenty here. Take as many as you want. All the moths just done came over here. I know, right? Like, why? What? And then they try to get out. They're like, well, you can't get out. Like, why'd you come in here in the first place? Like, it ain't. And they ain't coming in because it's cooler. It's not cooler. It's not any cooler in here because we're trying to save money by not using the AC that much. If anything, it's actually kind of a bit hotter in the homes, especially if you have the windows closed. Like, it gets really steamy inside. I guess unless that's what they want. Ugh. Still drives me nuts. Oh, especially last week, I opened the window and that big old spider was right there dangling. I'm like, cause it turns out when I had closed the screen, I think because I was taking a picture of something earlier and I had moved the bug screen out of the way. I didn't close. It looked like it was closed, but it actually wasn't closed on the way, so he probably like crawled his way in. Like, he did not live to see another day. Now, if I had something to catch him, maybe that was around, I probably maybe would have just caught him and let him go, but at the same time, I couldn't find anything, and I didn't want to, like, lose him. Because you know how it is, you look away, and then they're gone, you don't know where they went. And I definitely don't want them hiding out in my yarn. That's off limits. Also, I am noticing another thing about crocheting at nighttime is I can actually see my phone screen a little bit better. Because, you know, like, even when you have you have to have the brightness up higher if it's, like, really sunny in the room. And also, that might have been the thing, too, is I kept having to have the brightness up really high just to be able to see what I was doing. Or else my screen would look completely black to me. And that was probably also contributing to the overheating. Okay, actually this might be a good time to add the eyes. Let me do a couple more stitches and then about there is good. Let me add the eyes real quick. Wait, and your hook broke. Oh god, another metal one? That'd be awful, because I remember when you broke your metal one during Louis' stream. I still remember thinking, like, that's like the most metal thing ever. Like, blood on my white yarn. We should make a crochet, like a metal crochet song. Okay, where did I put my needle? Okay. I probably don't really plan to really stream this location from now on, unless until we get a computer. Then I do want to try streaming with a web camera and see how that goes. Then this might be the new streaming place, but of course it would be mostly the computer place. So I would like carrying my stuff back and forth. But I mean, it's the same room, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, let me see where I want to add the eyes. I usually like them really spaced apart. But I want to make sure I don't, because one time I made one that was like, yeah, I think that's about good right there. Actually, before I go in, let me kind of go through like one of these like little loops. It kind of secures it a bit more to keep it from falling out. Okay, well I can't see. I'm that far away. Oh yeah, the sound I heard, it is a moth. He's like stuck in, he got stuck in the glass part of the light. That's what you get. You should have just stayed outside, but no, you want to come up in here and bug the shit out of me. And now you're trapped, and I ain't gonna help you because you have to unscrew those. Wait. Okay, not. Oh, you didn't hurt yourself, not this time. Thank God. uh, wait, why is this getting all messed up? There we go. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's like a tapping noise. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oops. Okay, let me pull that in. Also, let me check. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and click out of this. The YouTube app on my tablet because it doesn't seem to. It's not showing up the chat for some reason. So I'm just gonna try and see and catch chat and like watch the chat with my phone. But sometimes I have to like they like fade after a little bit, so I have to like tap the screen for them to pop up again. Oof, a broke. Oh yeah, because I remember you had to crochet with your left hand for a while because it broke a knuckle. Ooh man, that would not feel good. Oh my, there's like some times where I've slept on my hand wrong and my knuckles will like be all cramped up and hurt for a while. Like that's probably nowhere near a broken knuckle, but it always makes me wonder if like one of these days I'm gonna end up breaking a knuckle because of that. Have you guys ever had done that before? Like you just somehow wake up and you like your whole entire body was just sitting on your hand and you don't know why. And it wakes up all like crimpled and cramped up and it's just like I hate it when I do that. Because usually I try to make sure my hands are nowhere, like I try to keep my hands away from my sides so that it doesn't happen, but I guess it must happen in the middle when I'm asleep. The pain is subsiding, so I think it's fine. That's a good sign too. Plus you're pretty young, so it's like, you know, that kind of stuff heals a lot quicker. I'm gonna seal that with a little bit of hot glue real quick so that it won't come undone. Okay, there we go. Now to do the other one. Wait, my friend calls me to end up with a broken knuckle, but I got paid back. Oh god, what did they do to like get you a broken knuckle? Let me check. I was about to read Divine's message, but it freaking disappeared on me. So I have to keep retapping little messages. But I dislocated my wrist. That's the close I did. Oh my god, every time I try to read it, it's like fades away and I have to like click the button again. Oh, you broke your big toe and fractured your pelvis. Oof. I really, really hope that doesn't come back to bite you when you get older. Because like, isn't that like the thing about when like older people, the first thing that like happens is like they break their hips or their pelvis or something, or their leg, and it's just like, oof. And I'm like, and I always used to think like, does it matter how long ago the injury happened or something? Or like if you had got a childhood injury, right? Like you broke your leg, like does that come back to haunt you when you're older, even if it healed up nicely? Like I don't know. I've never broken a bone before. Yeesh, I hope I never experience that. Because that would not be pleasant. Let me see, I'll send you a Discord message. Oh, about like what your friend did. Well, at least you get, like you said, at least you got paid back. Was it this, like them just being an idiot, like a general idiot? Like, did they didn't do it out of malice, did they? Like, was it just them being a goofball and not paying attention. Because I know sometimes that'll happen with friends. Like, you end up getting hurt because they're just being dumbos. Oh my god, how many times I gotta try to do this eye? I know why I got the darn wrong needle. Because this needle is kind of dull on the end. I need the sharp one. I'm like, after I do this one, I'm going to go switch and get the other needle. Because this one's a pain to kind of work with sometimes. Okay, that one's done. So now we got to just pull to make it perfect. Let's see. I don't know, but I've had I know chicken pox comes back with a vengeance. I know my aunt went through that, the shingles. That's what I always hated about when, like, adults are like, oh, you should get chicken pox so that you never, you know, like, you won't get it again. Yeah, but it comes back in a different form when you're old. And when you can't fight it off as well, you're not as youthful as you were, and it's just plain horrible. And I just love how the shingles just kind of wait. They just kind of, it just waits until you're in your, you know, like, kind of elderly a little bit. Like, how horrible is that? It's like it's got a mind of its own. Like, ooh, I'm gonna attack when this person's bones are most brittle, when they're, like, in the most pain of their life. I mean, I know it doesn't affect the bones or anything, but, you know. I think, doesn't it make, like, your body ache or something? I think, oh. I don't know if I like that eye very much. Oh well. Okay, let me add on the beak real quick. I have sent the message. So yeah, I'll probably be able to see it after the live stream. I wish I could I guess that's the thing too, like when I get a piece, like when we get the desktop, as I'll probably be able to do all kind of multitasking like I did when I had my laptop. That's the thing about not having, actually it is here now, now that I think about it, because I'm in Jung's home, so of course he brings the laptop here. But I didn't think to set it up. Ellen. Actually, I want it down. Actually, let me do a couple more rows before I add that on, because if I do, then it might be a bit hard to crochet in the next one. So let me do like maybe another row or two. Gosh. Oh, and also on Discord later, I'll show the pictures of when we were, well, not we, more like Jung, was putting together the table. Well, it was really simple and straightforward to put together, but they did end up missing like one bolt from a certain pack. Like, you know, like you're supposed to have the default is 4, right? For the one part we wanted to put together, but they gave 3 only. And it's funny because for the other ones, they actually gave extra ones. Because usually that's how they typically do it. They give you like an extra one in case you lost it or it got ruined. But this one's like they gave less than what we needed. But so we ended up using an extra one that was slightly different size. But you know, it got the job done, so. And complaining, it was like, what, I think it was like, this was like a $50 desk, so it was really cheap. It was actually funny because the one I wanted was actually $77, but it was a little bit smaller. And then we saw this one, I'm like, when we saw the size, and we're like, oh, this one's way bigger and like wider, so we can have like it has a lot of leg room, I can't speak, leg room, so we could put some storage boxes under there. The other one would have been way too shallow. So I cannot wait. We're waiting on an AC to come in for this room, so that'll be really nice. That'll also help with my phone probably not overheating, because now we'll finally be able to, like, you know, get the, you know, dehumidify the room, get it cooled. Because even when we turn on the AC, it just doesn't reach this room, even when we have the door open. which sucks. If they had, because the door is like over that way and the AC is like over there on the other side of the wall. If they had just put the door like near here, it would have probably perfectly have worked for the room. But no, they put the door all the way over there. Like, oh well. Wait, I had chickenpox twice, each confirmed by 3 doctors. Oh, I didn't even know you could still get it more than one time. Uh-oh, my screen does feel a bit hot, so I better be careful. I think I better speed up. But yeah, I guess even 25 Celsius is still a bit too hot for this phone. It's not even charging, because I know sometimes it would happen if I was charging my cell phone, but I made sure to charge it up all the way and unplug it so that won't happen. But yes, it wasn't fun. I remember doing lots of effing oatmeal baths. Oh my god, that just reminded me of the freaking... Because I read a little book about chickenpox to one of our kids. Not this Friday, but past Friday. So like, yeah, last week's Friday. What was it called? Itchy Itchy Chickenpox. It seems like it must be an old book. So, and I remember like Rubber Ducky doesn't like my yucky mucky oatmeal bath. Like I remember that line because the kids usually have that was like the hardest line for the kids to read, and it was like I'd have to like try to read it slowly with them. And they were like, "What's an oatmeal bath?" I had to explain to them. Wait, I fell asleep the other week in my chair. Oh no. And while my friend thought it would be funny to wake me by shouting my name and shaking me. Oh god. Oh, wait, is that what happened to cause your knuckle to get broken? Oh god, that's so freaking awful. Oh, I learned the hard way not to wake up. I didn't even actually shout or anything, so my sister, they shared a room, they had bunk beds, and my little sister was at the top. I didn't even do anything to wake her. I just happened to I was just, it had like the little railing, and I was just like peeking through it, and she just happened to wake up and saw my face right in her face, like just 2 big wide eyes. And she like instinctually like scratched to my face, like she almost poked my eye out. Like I didn't even say anything, and like it scared the crap out of her. So I was like, "Yep, never doing that again." Okay, now I think I can add the beak. Okay. Probably right here would be good. Also, I'm going to add just a smidge of hot glue to keep it in place. I'm still going to sew it because I don't like the look of it when it wasn't sewed. But I'm going to sew mostly like do these front loops instead. So I just need to put the tiniest bit of glue, just something enough to hold it in place so it'll stop moving. Wow, my hot glue gun will actually give me some freaking hot glue. I really, really gotta find a better, like a real hot glue gun from like a legit craft store, not Daiso. This just ain't cutting it. Come on, I just need the tiniest little bit of hot glue. Thank you. Now to put it on before it dries. Oh, no, 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 not up there. Down here, over here. Whew. Okay, there we go. Wait, rule of thumb. Don't do it to people, or is that just me? True. Well, to be fair, I was, wait, oh, here's the rest of the message. Well, my friend decided to do this, and I punched him in the nose. Also, that's how you got a broken knuckle. You give him a good old, knuckle sandwich. I mean, that's one way to get a knuckle broken with a cool story, though. At least you can say you broke your knuckle in combat. Like, yeah. The guy, how I broke my knuckle? Well, his nose ain't looking too well. Like, if people ask what happened. Okay. I'm gonna sew this off camera because I really need to be able to see this like super up close. Make sure I'm going through like the right stitch, and because I don't want to accidentally go through like the working stitches, like the last row that I'm currently crocheting through, because that will mess it up. And I don't want to do that. But man, the good another thing is actually I used to really dread sewing stuff on, and I still sometimes do. But man, I just love doing that way of sewing stuff on, like from Planet June's video, the seamless way to sew an extra part. And I just freaking love this technique. It's just so wonderful. So much better than the way I used to do it. And you can see like, well, if it will, there we go. Yeah. See if I can sew it this way. Now you just go in, then you go back in that same stitch, and voila! Like, look how nice that is. I hope it heals well. And let me see what it said. Because every time I try to read these. Wait, yep, I got 2 weeks in a cast and 4 weeks in a bandage. Alright, I hope I don't run out of yarn before I get this blanket done. I know, right? Yarn, like, blankets are real yarn eaters. Like, you'll think you have enough, and then when you get, like, halfway through, you realize you've never had enough. That's why, like, the little throw I made my sisters, that was around the time I got carpal tunnel, too, from doing all that. But, it ended up having to be a lot smaller because I ran through, because we only bought, like, 2 skeins of each color, thinking that'll be enough. No, it wasn't. It was enough to make a small throw, though, to be fair. So it ended up being somewhat good. But, like, it didn't cover her bed completely. It was more decorative, but I think she wanted it to be, like, with more purpose rather than just decorative. Or if they still, I mean, I'm pretty sure they still have it somewhere, but I don't remember seeing it last time I went there, unless she took it with her to college. That'd actually be nice if she did. Wait, I don't know if I'll be able to get this on Discord because it's a big one, Ella. Wait, what do you mean by can't get on Discord? Like, would the file be too big? Or you mean, like, get the whole picture? Like that? Wait, I know karate, I'm heavy-handed, I'm a northern girl, don't break my rules, and no one gets hurt, simple. I know, right, like you said, how, like, the southern people in England are, like, completely different compared to the northern people. That always seems to be the case almost everywhere. Like, it doesn't matter the country. If you're from the north, you're like the tougher version, and then if you live in the south, you're like the either happy-go-lucky or country bumpkin type. Because, I mean, it's the same for Korea. If you live in the north, you're like, not North Korea, of course, I mean, but like the northern part of South Korea. You know, you're like, totally business. You live in Seoul, you know. And but if you're like from the south, you're like some kind of country farmer, bumpkin kind of person. But hey, people from Busan are really chill. The thing is, they're way more chill though. We're hoping like one day that we can live in the south. That'd be really nice. The only problem is it probably would be hotter down there. Ugh. But you could go to the beach. That's what we're really hoping for. because his family has property in the South. Uh, I don't know if, I guess like he probably will inherit it, like, and one day we might live down there. But and I saw she showed me like the pictures on Google Maps, and like the area was really pretty though. But the first thing I find when I look up about the city was some kind of like gang violence that happened down there with high school kids, basically harassing poor girls, basically. These like poor young girls, like their same age. Like it was not, it was like an infamous case or something. I'm like, great. I look up the city, and that's the first thing that pops up is that, like, oh boy. And my other concern is they better have a good Daiso. Because I really like the Daiso here. And of course, I know like if we went somewhere like Seoul or Busan, the Daiso probably would actually be even better. But like, because we used to go to the Daiso near our old apartment, and just didn't have as much cool stuff as this one has. Like the bigger ones tend to have, well, you know, the cooler crap. And but there were some things actually that one sold that I can't seem to find here, which kind of sucks. Because now that one's far away. At least when we lived at the old apartment, we would come to, you know, both Daisos, because you know like our work was here, so we'd come during the days we'd work. Um, and that one we'd just go during the days when. I think I got hot glue on my working yarn. Not working yarn, I should say, but the stitches. I'm gonna go into crap. Okay. That looks a wee bit wonky. There we go. That ain't looking too bad. Because again, soon we're going to start working on this little tuxedo. Maybe a couple more rounds, and then we'll switch to the black yarn. Oh god, I drank so much kudo-san, but I'm already getting tired. Oh wait, oh man, I'm missing so many messages. Okay. Oh, by the way, I saw that Korea has these benches that you can rotate if it rains. Is that true? Oh, I think I know what you mean. I'm not sure if all buses, I haven't seen one of those yet, but what I have seen is not all of the bus stops have this, but when we went to a certain part of Wonju, like where this, we went to get my blood checked one time, like it was a part of Wonju I never went to. It was really weird. It was like a mix of old and new. Oh, stream is getting laggy. Yeah, the phone feels kind of hot. I don't know if the audio is lagging or not. But anyway, it was winter, and when we sat at the bench, it was heated. Like it had a little heating system. I was like, what? It was so nice. So, but I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, so not all the benches are like that, but I think some are. It depends, I guess, where the bus stop's at. Because, you know, the ones around here don't have the little heating thing. They're just, like, normal little benches. Sometimes they'll just be, like, little individual chairs and not a bench. But honestly, that's a pretty good idea, though. They really should just do that for all of them. Well, most, have a decent awning around them, so maybe I guess they don't get wet in the first place. But man, that heated bench in the middle of winter, that was a godsend. That was so nice. Oh my god, all these hot glue spider webs just be everywhere. Wait, I think the video said it was in some park in Seoul. Oh, okay, so it was like a very specific area. I wonder which park it was. Well, I mean, Seoul has like a ton of parks. I remember I went to some place called Seolsu, which literally just means Seoul Forest, and it was really pretty, but I was an idiot and wore heels that day. Never again. I was like the worst mistake of my life, or one of the worst mistakes. Like, oof, I almost wasn't gonna be able to make it back to the hostel. It was really far out too. It like was nowhere near our hostel. Like, I had to take quite a bit of a subway ride to get out there. And my dumb butt was like, I'm gonna wear these pretty pastel pink heels and this like cute little dress. Big mistake. Well, you live and learn. Oh yeah, because that was also the trip that I met Jung on too. I believe that was probably a few days before I met him actually, or the day before I met him. Because when I met him, it was like literally near the end of my trip, like about like this to the second to the last day before I left. I think it was just that Friday. I think I went. Now that I think about it. So I thought the park would be busy because it was Friday, but it also had kind of, not rained, but it was like, well, I mean, it rained a little bit, but like, not that much. But it was like all misty, and it was July, so it was like around the same time actually as this. And it was just miserable. It goes so freaking steamy and hot. The only time that was really cool though was like nighttime when I remember I walked by this cool like little stream. Like a lot of people walk by there, and oh my god, the fireflies were so freaking pretty. Just the freaking mosquitoes attacked the crap out of me. Oh, wait, my grandparents' dog is listening to you. Oh, well, hello, little doggy. Oh man, I really miss my dogs. That's a darn thing with Corona. I should have been able to see them by now. But tell your grandparents' dog they're being such a good boy or girl, or whichever one they are. Aw. Virtual head pats and belly rubs. There we go. I think I can switch to the black yarn now. Oh, then I probably should. Crochet. I'm debating if I want to do, you know what, instead of doing a white color change, because, I do want to have it where you have, like, that little white triangle, like, you know how a tuxedo has, like, it's showing the undershirt, but your girl don't feel like doing color changes, so I'm gonna do, like, what I did here, where I just, like, embroidered that on. I'm gonna be doing that. So let me change. Where'd my yarn go? Okay. But I'm gonna do, like, half color changes, so I still need the blue yarn. So I need to secure this before I do it. Okay, so now just gotta have these both up. At least for this one, I don't need to use my stitch marker because I can obviously see when the new round begins. Oh yeah, and also I've noticed a thing where, like when you do like Louis half color changes, it's like, for some reason the top part is kind of hard to crochet through. So sometimes I'll just crochet through the front loop only. That's like the best way to just like get in and out there. And it doesn't seem to change the shape really that much. So that seems, because trying to go through both those loops, it's just like so flippin' tight. Like it's like really annoying. But at the same time, half color changes are so nice. Like it just gives it such a clean look. Uh-oh, I accidentally went through only one loop. There we go. Right, the older one is a boy. I need to keep tapping the screen. The older one, oh, the younger one was a girl. Whoa, y'all are such a good little boy and girl. I miss my Daisy and I miss my chubby Blake. Even like John was talking like, if next time we visit, like, can we take Blake back with us? But I'm pretty sure my sisters would be like, heck no, they want to see him. Even though they all live off in their own apartments and everything. Ah, shoot. Oof, you know what? Let me take note of what round this is actually before I go any further. Because I just realized I need to keep track of when I do color change so I can record that. Because I recorded for this one. Because when I'm finished with him, I'm going to release both, like, little written down patterns of what I did. Oof, I still need to do the daisy. I actually have the daisy written out physically, like in a, not physically, I should say, an invisible pattern, but I haven't made it into a written pattern, you know what I mean? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is around 11. Okay, I just put half color change at round 11. Oof. Every time I touch the screen, it's like getting super hot. It could be the humidity too. That I think that might be also the problem. It's not necessarily just the temperature, but just the humidity levels, I guess, are affecting my phone. And or maybe those few times this happened, maybe it messed the phone up. I don't know. I hope it didn't. Oh well. We'll see soon enough once we get the computer and everything, and I'll probably start doing with a webcam. I know Louis said probably I get better quality, I think. Yeah, I would get better quality with my phone. But it's just killing it. It's just not equipped for this. Or, oh, there goes the ring light. Also, that's another thing too. The ring light's been acting up. And it's actually not the ring light's problem. It's more the USB part. Like, you know, I guess that's what we get for buying cheap stuff. Okay, nope, that didn't work. Sometimes I have to, like, plug it in and out. See if I can. There we go. Got it back on. Let me change light setting. Let me lower it a bit because that's a bit too bright. Okay. Actually, I wonder if maybe going through the yarn ring through these, I haven't done half color change. I can't speak. I haven't done half color changes. Ah! Well, okay, never mind. Forget it. I'm not using the ring light if it's going to be acting like this. You know, the sad thing is I actually saw on that spot, you can actually buy the ring light part by itself without having to buy another little the holding thing, whatever, the clamp. Like, you don't have to buy the clamp again, but you can buy a ring light. I'm like, they probably did it on purpose. They probably made it where it easily breaks so you go out and buy another one. That's just so freaking wasteful. Oh well, I think you can still see pretty good. Let me try to focus that way you can see it. Because that's the good thing about this room is that it's a lot brighter, so that's also why I'm in here. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, this is actually a bit harder to control. I was hoping it would make it easier, but it's actually making, yeah, it's making it harder. I'll just put that there. So I guess if I'm doing half color changes, I gotta do it raw with my finger, not the yarn ring. Oh my god. Let me see. Okay, I got half the blanket in a pig. Oh, okay, so that's what you meant by trying to get on Discord. Like, I didn't know if you meant like the file would be too big. So it's the, what do you call this? Too big. The, like, you can't fit in one picture. Maybe you should have done a, like, maybe do a panorama of it, actually. That might work. Like, lay it on the ground and do, like, a panorama. Actually, the thought of a panorama is making me think of, because I've been like binge watching The Land of Bogs on Instagram. I love their little animations, and I love the one where it's like they're like on vacation at the pyramids, and they're like trying to take a family picture, and the dad's like, "Okay, I'm going to take a parabola," and not panorama, but he said parabola, and I'm like, that is such good like humor. I feel like they're so good with their humor and their animations. Oh, I'm gonna take a parabola. And the mom's like, we don't need a panorama. I was getting out a little bit too twisted. Gosh, this round is like the slowest round, I swear. Oh no, I can see the stream is lagging again. My phone's probably getting too hot. Also, let me check how the battery's doing. Okay, it's at 75%, so that's pretty good. Like taking a small break for lunch because hungry. Oh, that's right, it's like lunchtime your time. Actually, what time is it now for me? Oh dang, it's already 4:20. It's like almost 4:30. Yeah, I was like thinking to start like streaming at 5 in the morning, but that morning that I took like the little Instagram reel, like that was like one of the first reels I made. I had stayed up all night long. I did not sleep. I basically went to bed right after I made that reel. And I think that was like at 7 a.m. But it started getting hot around 5 a.m. actually. So I was like, crap, I'm going to have to like do it sooner than 5 a.m. Also, another thing, I probably shouldn't be drinking iced coffee at this time because I'm gonna go to bed right afterwards. But hey, your girl need her iced coffee. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had decaf. That'd be perfect. Cause I just want a drink. I really don't need it for the caffeine. Okay, now to switch to just the black. Oof. The only problem now with the ring light not working is now I'm having a hard time seeing these black stitches. Oof, let me try to get to that first one real quick. Okay, I'm gonna add the stitch marker real quick. Oh, these are like really stubborn to go through, even just the front loops. Oh, partially it's because I can't really see. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this off camera because it's like really dark when I try to do, because like the phone is creating a shadow. But if I'm like crocheting out here, I can see everything. So I'm gonna just do this whole row real quick because it is just being difficult. Well, let me see. And also, I'm thinking, let me see. So probably after we do this one, I'm gonna do James Harden for next week, I think. Well, actually, even if I don't finish the pink one tonight, I'll probably do a midweek stream, honestly, just to finish it off. Wait, I wonder if there's gonna be a surge of last day submissions for this month's challenge. I know, right? I'm already working on mine. Because actually, wait. Since you guys are the only two watching, let me show you what I've been making so far. It's super cute. I think the best part is I don't have to worry about it because, like, it doesn't matter because mine's not going to be taken to win, so it's just, like, really fun to do. So I don't even have to worry about someone maybe getting angry if I took their idea because, like, I will tell them, like, you can use the same idea. It doesn't matter because mine's not, oh, you know, like, I don't need that $50. So it's a pizza, and I'm making like a pizza box. It's actually almost done. I just need to make the little top. Like, how cute is this? I gotta think of a name for it. It's like something fastest pizza delivery in the galaxy. Oh god, it's giving me like Starship Velociraptor vibes. Like fastest ship in the galaxy. But yeah, I really like the little pizza box. This is my first time actually doing like it was so hard trying to get this pizza right too. I hopefully we don't be asking me how to, because I was not writing this stuff down because I know they said whoever wins, like, their pattern will be the one. And I remember this poor person was asking like, I'm not really writing anything down. So I'm pretty sure that it'll mostly be like, we'll just like come up with something that looks very similar. It's more like you made the design basically of the, like we'll just like find a way to copy it. Or like write up a pattern ourselves if you didn't like write it down. Okay, let me finish. I'm still going through these like half color change loops. It is a little bit easier now that I can see it because like it's really, the funny thing is it's really bright in this room actually. Just the ring light, when the ring light's not on, it's like creating this shadow in the phone as well. Like the shadow right here, that's the phone. Oh my god, even in this one, the light's being stubborn. Come on. I'm gonna have to poke it with a needle. And sometimes that can be like the only thing you can do. Like you have to like get a tinier crochet hook and like pre-poke all these holes just so you can go through them because they're just so flippin' tight. Oh no, that mouth's up at it again. I can hear him. He just won't accept his fate. Actually, I'm almost there. Look how nice that is. Like that's like a Oh, it's over go. But look how perfect that is. That's like a perfect line. This is actually kind of reminding me of, like, you know, it's like Beauty is Pain or something. And it's just like, it's like, Beauty is Pain for crochet. I'm gonna go with these tight-ass stitches because they're being stubborn. Oh my god. Go through already. I'm almost there. Good grief. Especially these ones near the end are like extra tight. I don't know why. The ones like near the middle weren't that bad. I swear, if I ever become like a crochet millionaire, I'm going to freaking design a crochet hook that has a little needle tip at the end so that these crochet hooks can go through a really tight stitch because they'll be able to like make a nice little opening because my god, it just doesn't want to go in. That is one of my goals. If I ever get big with crochet, if I ever become like a big name in crochet, I am designing that kind of crochet hook. Because I just want them for myself mostly. I'll have to find a manufacturer who will do it for me. I will pay good money for these to be invented. Because I cannot stand this. And it probably won't be too sharp to be like dulled a little bit, but it'd be like thin enough that I can get into like almost any tight stitch. And of course it'll have to be scaled down per hook size. But that is a dream of mine. I really hope I can make that a reality one day. Erg. Wait, am I missing any? I just realized I'm missing any chat. That's cute. Oh, thank you. I actually hate crochet with my left hand. But did I ever show you the end result of the pen hook I made? Oh wait, I thought like your sister broke that or something. So I remember, or something had happened to it. I remember. I didn't know if you had remade it or not. Did that ever work out really nicely? Because that should be your invention, Rebecca. Like you invent the pen or slash pencil for like crochet designers, so that would be easier to like go back and forth between crocheting and jotting down notes. Oh, you made a new one? Did it work really good? Because I would pay good money for that. For someone to invent like a streamlined version of it. Actually, probably if it's a mechanical pencil somehow, then you can like always refill it and you don't have to like keep buying a new hook. Oh, it worked perfectly. Yeah, see? We need to like find someone who can like manufacture us our ideas, make it make it a reality. Oh my god, this last one is being the most stubborn. Come on, I want to end this hell already. Oh, finally, god. Oh well, it's worth it for the look. Like, look how nice that is. It's perfect, like, a straight line. Just, oof. Oh man, I cannot imagine having to do this for bigger projects though. That would be a freaking nightmare. Actually, let me go ahead and cut this annoying blue yarn off. Goodbye, it's getting in the way. Oh god, don't fly into the candle, please. Because the fan, like, almost blew it away and the candle's, like, right over there. I do not want to burn my apartment down, thank you. Oh shoot, you know what? I think I made his eyes up a bit too high. Because he looks kind of off. Let me compare. Oh yeah, I probably should have done like maybe down here. Oh well. Oh well. He looks so different. Oh well. As long as he still looks cute, that's all that matters. And if I feel like it, I'll probably go back and change it later. But not right now, so I have to cut out that hot glue and that'll just take too long. Oof, I cannot see this black yarn at all. Or not, I can't see the stitches at all. Actually, let me go ahead and start stuffing him a little bit so it takes some shape, because he looks all wonky at the moment. Okay. Here's my little... These have been really helpful for like stuffing. But when I return home in mid-August, I'll send a pic. Yay! I know, right? We'd like to find a manufacturer or something. Someone who builds or makes crochet hooks. And we gotta like partner up with them, work with them, have them design this product for us. And then we become crochet millionaires. Because what I want is basically like a dulled, kind of like a dulled needle a little bit. Like this one. Like this one's not very sharp. It's actually kind of dulled. Like something like that. Just add it to the top. Like just a little tiny cone at the end of the... Because the problem is these like crochet hooks, you know, they're really rounded out, right? Like if you see. So they don't want to always go in a stitch if you're trying to make anything really tight. And you always have to like pry open the stitch with a needle or something. But that gets like really time consuming a lot. Especially if you're doing it for every single stitch. It just takes up too much time. And to be able to do it with your own crochet hook, that'd be so nice. Yep, I made one, then my sister broke it, and then I made another one, but with my dad helping moving out. Wait a minute, with my dad and moving, and now I'm not home till August. I kept forgetting to send a pic of it. Oh, I know, right? Oh, I hate it when you do something really cool, and then you forget to take a picture of it. Like, there's things that live on only in my memory, because I never took a picture of it, and I'm, like, scared I'm gonna forget. Like, I'll probably forget about it one day. I know, like, people, because, you know, like, people make fun of, like, oh, don't, like, you know, how everyone's got their phones out to take a picture, like, when, I guess, like, when they go out to places of scenery or something. But, you know, it's still nice to, like, take a picture and they... Now, of course, yeah, I understand being completely glued to your phone the whole time. Like, that's no way to experience it, you know? But it is kind of sad if you did forget to take a picture at all, and then, like, you have no one to share it with, you know? And that can, like, really be a bummer. Plus, not to mention... You might forget it entirely if it happened really, really long ago. You know, when life gets busy, you'll start forgetting, like, old memories sometimes. And then, like, that's why it's good to have, like, some memorabilia. Because, like, when you clean your room, and then you end up getting just stuck looking at old nostalgic things that you forgot existed, and you don't really end up cleaning your room. Like, it's like that kind of scenario. But at least those take you back down memory lane. Like having some kind of thing. It doesn't even have to be a photo necessarily. Like maybe some kind of like memorabilia of that event or wherever you went. Still salty at the motherfucker whoever took my little heart rock that my dad bought. We had went to the Grand Canyon, and we went to like the gift store, and we each got like those cool like heart-shaped rocks. They I guess they shape them out and gloss them over, and I had taken it for, like, we had to make these little dioramas of like the things we're most proud of, and everyone put like important stuff in there too, like the memorabilia and stuff. And for some reason, some jackass took it, and it was like the 4th grade too. We had no. The worst part is the teacher had us display these outside in the hallway, so anyone could have taken it. It could have been an older kid, it could have been a younger kid. If we had just kept them in our classroom, probably we would, we would at least be able to investigate who may have taken it, Like, maybe we could have get in touch with the parents to see if maybe, like, if they look in their kid's room, like, did they have it? But no, it was out in the hallway, so any freaking dumbbard could take it. And the worst part is the teacher told me you shouldn't have put something so important, but like that was the part of the freaking assignment. Like, it was supposed to, like, people had these like, quartz stones. That was like the biggest thing when we were in the 2000s in elementary school, was like kids having those cool little quartz stones. Like, you were like the coolest kid if you had one of those. Like, people were putting those in their little box, and none of them got stolen. But my freaking white and green speckled heart rock did. I still wish I knew who the butthead who took it. I just want to talk. Okay, I think I'm going to do one more round, and then I'm going to close them off. Let me check what round this is, so just to be safe. I can't tell if this is around 12 or 13. I think I'm starting 13. That's usually when I normally end it. So actually, I might go another round after this, because I actually added like an extra round to her, because like I wanted her feet to be able to be visible. When I made this little skirt, if I had made it too short, their body too short, then her feet probably would have been covered by the little skirt part. So I'm gonna make him a little bit long. Wait, granny square blanket finished. Yay! Oh! Wait. Oh, is that the one you showed in Discord, the one with the really pretty pastel colors? Oh, ow, itchy. I don't know why. I really hope that was not a mosquito that just bit me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I really like that yarn. That was, like, really pretty. Oh, you're making, like, so you're doing, like, where you add, like, the little cute stuffed animal to the, baby blanket. I don't know why I have never made one of those before. Well, I guess to be fair, at the time I didn't really have much yarn. Because I don't think I made any baby stuff before until I moved to California. And then for like each Ross that I worked at least one of my coworkers was, well, this was actually, my coworker was not having a baby, Isabel. She was like this older Hispanic lady, but her daughter was. And I went to her daughter's baby shower. Oh, it was kind of sad actually, because like, not the baby shower was fine, but like, poor Isabel, she's like, can hardly speak English, but she's like the sweetest person, and she invited all of us coworkers to come to her baby shower, and I was the only one of the coworkers that showed up, and she was like so grateful. But I mean, like, their baby shower was full of family and everything. The problem is it made it really awkward for me because nobody else was there that I knew except for Isabel. But they really, really loved the little baby booties I made. I made like little rooster baby booties, and she loved them. Because I actually asked her if there's anything animal-like you want me to make for the baby, like what animal. She said a rooster, and she loved them. I took a picture of them, but I haven't seen the picture for a very long time, because this was off my really old phone, so I am wondering if it's somewhere on Google Drive and I just haven't found it, or if it's on my computer maybe somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's on my old computer in my parents' home at least. Oh, but poor Isabel. Like, she was, like, sad no one else showed up from work. Which was really weird because a lot of people liked her at work, but I guess, you know, they're probably, like, too busy. And plus, you know, we all had to go to work the next day, so they probably didn't want their only day off going to a baby shower. Because that was when Ross was, like, going out crazy, having all these, like, trucks coming in, so we had to work almost 6 days a week. Heck, they tried to get us to work 7, but we all put our foot down, like, heck no. Ah, shoot. It's always when I try to get to that last stitch, the freaking thing wants to come apart. Okay, so probably here I'll have to like add, I have to need to make like this little, I don't know what you call it, like the, oh, what is that called? Like when, like the edge of your shirt folds over. like a, I don't know what it's called. Because I don't sew or anything, so I don't know any like appropriate words for like pieces of clothing. Not pieces of clothing, I should say, but like maybe the part of that clothing. You know what I realized? I forgot to add blushies to her. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, I gotta be careful though, because I already sewed the dress and I don't want to get blushies on the gown. Oh well, I'll have to like, try to be really careful when I do that. Oh, I'm already getting sleepy. Alright, one more round of this and then I'm going to start like decreasing and closing them off. And then I can like sew on the feet and everything and then we can like work on decorating, like getting that like tuxedo look. Oh my god, I don't know if you can hear, but I can really hear the cicadas. Holy crap. Oh, there, shoot, there goes my stitch marker. Just accept your fate, Moth. Just accept it already. He keeps trying to make a fuss up there. That is the... Don't you know your actions have consequences? It's like you come into a house and you go into a ceiling lamp, you're gonna get stuck. Wait, what the... I missed... Every time the chat pops up, then it fades really quickly, and I hate that. I wish it would stay. Wait, I made a koala blanket, and it was poorly done. I bet it was probably a lot cuter than you thought. Because there's sometimes when I make something, I don't think it's that cute, but everyone else tells me otherwise. They're like, no, that is cute. I'm like, really? I heard there were so many cicadas this year, people are actually eating them. What? Well, I mean, if they're homegrown, I mean, if you really think about it. Actually, that's like the funny thing, when people get all grossed out about eating bugs. I guess, you know, like people who from other countries eat bugs. But if you think about it, the only really reason we get grossed out when bugs land on our food is because these are bugs that are in the wild. Like, we don't know where they've been. Like, you know, they could have landed on dog poop for all we know. But if they're homegrown, then they haven't, and they've been in a stable environment, then there's nothing really disgusting about them, actually. But that's my thought on bugs. Like if they're grown, like in like a little farm area, then they're probably just as, you know, they're just as edible as anything else. I mean, as long as they don't have any kind of toxin in them, depending on what type of insect they are. You know, like things like crickets and stuff. But I wonder how cicadas taste. Oh my god, just imagine in the future if we had like something like called a cicada burger. I mean, that'd be dope if they could come up with that and make it taste good. Oh, there's that. Did the moth get out? No, I see his little corpse up there. I think he's giving up. I just saw something fly past me. Is there another moth? My God, I think you can. Wait, let me pause the music. Let me see if you can hear that. I'm gonna turn the fan off too. Let me see. Can you guys hear that? They're so loud. Cicada ASMR. Or not ASMR, I should say. More. Oh, cicada ambience. That's what I'm thinking of. Wait. I know, right? Like, think of cicada tacos. Wait, I'll be right back. I'm being shouted. I got a friend staying the night. Apparently, she needs me. I don't hear anything. Then again, I got a loud fan going on. Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of far from the window. Probably, actually, if I was in the little closet, probably you would be able to hear it. But it's like so loud to me. I'm back. What I missed? Nothing much. I don't know, Rebecca. Are you able to hear the cicadas? I turned off the fan and music to see if they're really loud outside, so I don't know if the audio is coming through. But man, they are loud tonight. Hey, what now? Oh, cicadas. You know, like in the middle of summer, like those bugs that made that really like loud noise when it gets really hot. I don't know if you guys call them anything different. Do you guys have cicadas in the UK? We have them here in the US and in Korea. I think Canada too. Oh, they must be really quiet then. That is true, because I don't know what kind of insects the UK have, to be honest. Actually, let me see. I can probably find like a little YouTube video of cicadas. And that way I maybe see if you've ever heard it before. When I Google it, that might be better. Cicada sound. Here's a little ASMR thingy. Oh, this one's from Japan, apparently. 엔자임 사이언스로 배어나는 피부리 on this ad. 뉴클라리피크 디어레센스. Yes, yes, we got it. I do not care. Well, if it will start with the audio already, is it not gonna make any sound? Well, this video just ain't working. Let me try again. Oh, this is like one cicada. I want like a whole bunch. I don't get it. The ad made sound. Why is the video not making any sound? That is ridiculous. Let me try this one. Oh, here we go. This is what they look like too. Like this sound. Do you ever like hear that at night? Especially during the summers? And sometimes it's not even just during the nighttime, but like also during the day. Here's another one. 4K cicadas singing a midnight sun. I guess they can sound kind of different. Here's another one. Oh no, you don't have them? Dang, this summer. I wonder if, do you have like any other kind of bug that makes any kind of sound? Can we open up YouTube instead? That'd be easier. For some odd reason, I can't control the volume when I try to see the live chat. Oh yeah, they are basically just giant crickets, if you think about it. But oh my god, they leave their, like, they escape from their shell, like when they shed their, like, skin, and they'll leave it on a tree and, like, you'll think it's a bug, but it's just, like, their exoskeleton left behind. And they're so fun to pick up and, like, throw on your friends. I remember I did that in the ninth grade to my friend Lynn. I was like, what's it? I, like, gently placed it on her shoulder when she wasn't looking. I was like, what's that on her shoulder? And she nearly freaked out. But hey, it's just the skin, like, it ain't gonna get you. Man, that was probably the only time I was a prankster in my life, to be honest, because I usually don't do that kind of stuff. Oof. Is it coming? Is the audio coming through now? Because they're getting, I swear to God, they're even louder now. Oh, you know what? Let me open the other side of the window. So let me close the side and have the one closest to the table open up. There we go. I don't know if you can hear it now. But actually, it's like one of my favorite sounds of summer. Like, it's like you know you're truly in summer when you hear cicadas. Wait, I put a sign up and my grandparents still ignore it. Is that your laptop or the bugs outside? Oh yeah, now it's the bugs outside my home. I exited the video, like I'm just like watching the chat with this now. But yeah, that's the legit noise I'm hearing right now. I opened the window so like you'll be able to hear it now. It's like I got my own little. Okay, I hear people now. I just hope the neighbors don't watch me because now that I have the light on, it's probably really easy to see into my room now. I hope nobody is being sneaky peeky spying today. I mean, they're not going to see anything interesting, but still, it feels weird if someone's like watching you. Okay. BRB. Okie dokie. I'm gonna do one more round of single crochet and then I'm gonna start closing it up. I can hear Joel snoring. I will say though, this is such a much more peaceful time to stream. But I get so sleepy though. I probably should have taken a nap earlier, but I didn't get a chance to. The only thing I hate about this yarn is how easily it splits. And like for me, that's the thing I love the most. Like anytime when someone complains about yarn splitting, I'm like, ooh, can you tell me that brand? I think I might buy some of that later, like that. Ah, shoot. Hate it when it does that. Oh, it's jumbo yarn? Ooh, okay, that might not be all too great. Yeah, jumbo yarn shouldn't come apart this easily. Okay, that makes a difference if it's jumbo yarn that's splitting, because probably that's not a good thing. I was thinking like it's just regular worsted weight yarn or something. Is that moth still alive? I heard a sound, but I don't know if it was him. Better not be another moth, I swear. I have to go on a moth witch hunt. Oh my god, there was even a time when a moth, like, I had just barely opened the door, and not door, the window, and he just swooped on in, and then he tried to get out, and I was trying to help him get out, and he would just not go through the gap that was open to the world. Like, he couldn't feel the breeze or something, and just kept banging against the, the mesh trying to get out when, like, literally there's a gap right there he could fly through. I swear they're not the brightest. Okay, I think that's about long enough, so now I'm gonna start. Right, I'm back 6 health emergencies in the past 8 hours. I'm not sure. I'm not a nurse. I'm a simple human being. I know, right? When everyone has like their little medical emergencies and they want you to help. Okay, I'm gonna have to like do this like I'm gonna have to do this round where I can see because I can't see the loops at all, and I need to go through the back loops for this. So you won't see my hands, but you'll just hear my voice. Let me see. What am I doing right now? I'm doing. What did it get up to? Okay, so it went up to 32 stitches, which means. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so I do 3 single crochet, then a decrease, I think. Oh wait, no, it's 2 single crochet and then decrease. My bad. Oopsie. I'm thinking of increasing. It would have been 3 single crochet, then it increase for that to work. But I forgot I'm decreasing, so I guess subtract 2. Wait. Just my friend, though she's stubborn and won't let me take her to the hospital, so I'm having to be her nurse to her. This isn't the same friend who maybe busted their toe open, was it? Or is this a different friend? That'd be funny if it was the other friend, because then I'll be like, your friend is prone accident prone. But it could, I don't know if this is your different friend or not. Oh, if I need to like lean back really far just to be able to get enough light to see these stitches. Good grief. That's the only problem with working with black yarn. It is a pain in the patootie. Well, I mean, I did have a nice ring light to use, but it kept wanting to be stubborn. Uh-oh, I did a little goof. I was accidentally doing only the decreases in the back loop, but everything needs to be done in a back loop. Oopsie. Great, now I gotta start all over again. Oh well. Well, since you can't see the thing, I'll have it where you can see our cute little bride. She'll be the placeholder for now. Oh, different friend. Okay. If it gets worse, pack your friend up and go to the emergency room. I know, right? I don't know why she don't want to go. 'Cause, I mean, you guys live in a country where you got universal health care. Take advantage of that, you know? I mean, if y'all were in America, I totally get why she wouldn't want you to take her, but y'all in the place where you can go. Unless it's like she just, I guess, deems it not that serious, I guess. But even then, you never know. Like, yeah, I gotta always be careful. What happened exactly? Like, did they cut themselves or did they stumble or fall? If they got a cut, you gotta be careful because you don't want them to get an infection or anything. And I'm hoping they didn't bang. I hope they didn't bang their head or anything because also, concussions and stuff. Oh God, I still remember the Easter when I remember Grandma came over for Easter and like Katie and Sarah were really young and they both came running yelling Grandma at like they were both running at different ends of the house because like right in the front door, like we have the dining room and then in the dining room we have like a little hallway that goes to the living room and like Katie was running from her bedroom. I don't know who was running from where, but like one was running from the kitchen and one was running from the bedroom area and they both like smacked dad right in front of grandma and standing in the hallway. The look on her face was priceless too. It was like something out of a damn cartoon. Oh, speaking of something out of a freaking movie, the other day when I went to Daiso, it was like nighttime, and I just saw this like little toddler in a baby stroller all by themselves with like these little heart-shaped sunglasses just vibing by themselves. And it turns out their mom was like inside whatever shop they were and they left their kid outside in the stroller. And they just looked like the little kid looked like such a boss. They kept like adjusting their little sunglasses like I'm so cool. Like they're like 2 or 3 years old. Like, what the heck, man? You couldn't do that in America. Your baby gets snatched up if you left them out. And though, at least Korea seems to be a pretty decently safe place for that. Though, you gotta be careful because, I mean, evil people still exist here. It's not all that safe. But it was just so funny with the kids with their little heart-shaped sunglasses. They looked like they were some like little movie star. It was so cute. Let me see. Wait, she keeps having absent seizures? Yes, I know what to do, but this is. I think she should go to the hospital. So she's having seizures? I was thinking like maybe she tripped or something and had like. And that's why you had to act like a nurse. She's having seizures? Ooh, she need to be going to the hospital. Dang. That is nothing to play around with. That is scary, yeah. I try to convince her to go to the emergency hospital. I think that would be in her best interest. Oh yeah, like what Divine said. If it was like three, maybe, and if they stopped, then it probably wouldn't be that bad. But like seven, yeah, it's time to go. You just definitely don't want to hold that file. So she usually has three, and that's it. Well, today it's not that day. Today's not that day. Her body's like, we're gonna have more. Okay, I'm gonna try to see the stitches a little bit better. Oh my god, it's already being stubborn because I can hardly see anything. Oh, I might have to do this. I'm gonna have to do all this decreasing off screen because I can't see anything. I'm gonna just have to get this done quicker. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, crap. Let me get a wet wipe real quick. Bless you, thank you. I know, right? Oh, goodness. And just in case, let me spray and clean my hands one more time. Oh, that bird is back. Oh boy, he's the loud one, that's for sure. I know, right? Figure she's either coming with me or we're going. Yeah, you're gonna have to drag her. That is true, because you can, like, call an ambulance in the UK, right? And you're not gonna be up shit creek. Oof, man. Oh, I heard of, like, this, like, little scam thing sometimes, ambulance. I guess depending on what hospital they're for. If you end up having two, when you call, like, 911, if you end up having two ambulances come for you, they will, the one that did not even take you away will end up still charging you. Like, if, and it's like, what the heck? Like, how horrible is that? Like, nobody needs that damn grief, you know? Like, yeah, you showed up, but you didn't do anything. And that's what, like, that's another thing. They need to have communication with, like, okay, ambulance, blah, blah, is going to the scene, so you don't need to go. And it's like, from what I heard, is that they actually do it on purpose or some crap. Like, it's like a good way to make money. And I'm like, Jesus, heck no, please don't do that. That's horrible. Like, man, they just do not have your best interest at heart, do they? When they hear a victim, they say, money. Like, how awful is that? That is super awful. Okay, now I just gotta do decreasing each stitch now. I probably should stuff it a bit more. Oh god, this is making a mess. Because I chopped it up so it'd be easier to, like, put in, but it can get really messy though. Oh boy. Oh, I'm making a mess. Let me try to get my working yarn out of the way. Okay, I'm just gonna put in small clumps at a time. That's something then, I know, right? Oh god, like there's like fiber getting everywhere on it. That's the only problem with black color is that it's like you can see everything. Same with white, like any like little fiber, it's just gonna pop up like a neon sign. I think I know why there's like a bunch of fiber, because it's not coming from the milk cotton yarn, but it's coming from the regular cotton yarn. Like you can see, I had used it for when I was making the little Morty pin for my sister. And I probably should have just kept it separate because that's where all the fiber is coming from. Is coming from that specific yarn, which is a bummer. Right, I'm really liking this join I'm doing for the blanket. Wait a sec, she won't move. I'm gonna scream in a minute. Oh god, when you have a stubborn friend. Does she just like not like hospitals maybe or something? Like why she doesn't want to go? Why does she not want to go? Cause I'd be really concerned if I was having seizures. I don't know, has she had another one yet, or have they stopped, or are they continuing on? She doesn't like them. No, yeah, she keeps having signs. She's about to though. So she's probably like terrified of doctors, I guess. Yeah, I mean I can't blame her for that because that's a pretty legit fear. Ooh, especially when you hear about killer nurses. Nurses who go around purposely killing people just for the heck of it. That just always makes me like kind of not want to go to the doctor. So when I hear about those kind of cases, like sadistic doctors that slowly poison their patients to death, give them like wrong diagnosis and stuff and wrong medication. And it's just like, oof, no thank you. Okay. Probably actually should have made it black over here. If I might have to remake this maybe. Oh well, we'll see. Okay. I'll do this off camera too because I can hardly see. But at least it's the last round, and I just gotta sew up after this. Oh my god, every time I try to like crochet through, like all the yarn scraps keep popping up through my hook. I hate it when that happens. Oh dang, it's already getting sunny outside. I didn't notice that. Like it was dark last second I looked, and now it's like the sun's already freaking up. Dang. Then I'm probably going to have to redo this. Not redo this, more like I'm gonna probably redo the face off screen, I think. And so instead of sewing on just yet, I'll probably sew these on later actually. Like I'm gonna try to do a midweek stream. She's finally accepted to go. It's like perhaps you should go to bed soon. Wait, referring to me or referring to Rebecca's friend? Because yeah, I'm basically about to hop. I'm getting pretty sleepy. And I already just drank the rest of my coffee. But I'm gonna sew this up first real quick. So yeah, I'll just finish this off with probably another midnight, well, midnight is actually still too hot though. That's the thing. I did notice. Oh, for me, yeah. I'm on getting on that sleepy side. It's also like we're like, like when you're like really sleepy, it gets hard to think. Oh no, Skeletor, you just came in because I'm about to end the live stream. But here's the little bride we made last week. And we're making the groom, but this is only what we're getting now. I'm gonna do a midweek stream though. So it's not gonna be like not till like next Sunday. Either it's gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. One of those nights. And it's gonna be around the same time too. Because my phone during the day kept overheating because it's like 35 Celsius here and the humidity is really high. I already made his like little like I got sew these on, but those take a lot of time to sew on those, so I'm gonna sew those on next time. Oh, but before you go, Skelter, I'll quickly show you the stuff I've been working on this week. Like I made these adorable little daisy earrings. Where's that bucket at? I'm in the middle of making like a whole bunch at once. I'm gonna like sew them all together. And also, here's a sneak peek at my submission. Well, my submission doesn't count toward the prize, just it's a little fun to do. It's to make like a pizza. Well, I realized I put the pepperoni parts on the wrong side, but oh well. I might still put some pepperoni up top just to make it more pizza-like. And I have like the little dome is like a tomato. And it's gonna have, I'm gonna like get like some kind of silver. I'll probably need to crochet over wire. I'm gonna crochet over wire to make like a little silver handle, like that's holding out a little pizza box. And so it's gonna be like, so I gotta come up with a name, but it's gonna be something something fastest delivery pizza delivery in the galaxy, like that. I just gotta make the top of the pizza box. Like here's, you can kind of see from the side. It's got like a little edge to it. It's hard to see from here. It looks like just a flat square. But I'm gonna make the top of it, and then I gotta attach it to this. It's so cute. But I'm really liking how that turned out. Let me sew this up real quick, and then I'll end the live stream because what time is it? It is like, I think it's like 4 or 5 a.m. Oh, it's 5:30. Holy crap. Yeah. But I'm probably going to do the same time, I think, probably around 3:30 again, I think. That seemed to be a really good time because even like at midnight, it was still really hot and muggy. Wait. Okay, I must be off. Have a good day. Oh, good night, but Divine, and also goodbye, Rebecca. Then let me sew this up real quick, and I'll say good night to everybody. Oh, it's only 2:30 in the afternoon for me. Okay, well, at least see that seems to be a better time for y'all. I was actually quite surprised how quiet this stream was because it's actually the afternoon for most of the people in America and in Canada. But at the same time, though, you know, probably the evenings are the best time for people to sit down and watch streams, to be honest. Because, you know, people are like busy going throughout their day doing whatever, like errands or activities. Well, I don't know about with quarantine though, but but let's see. So I'm gonna see what day is best. Because definitely this time was better to stream. Like, I did not get the overheating warning at all this time, so it was definitely a good choice to stream at this time. And because like, oh god, last Sunday, we were only 25 minutes in when the warning popped up, and I was just like, what? I was gonna stream for 2 hours. And it's like, and my phone was like, nope, it's overheating. Like, really? That's why I was asking Louie if he was like not screaming, streaming with a webcam because we're gonna get a computer soon, and I'll probably redo the face too. Actually, I'm gonna lower it, like take these out and put new ones in, and kind of lower it down here. But here's what we got so far. At least we got the body, and I already have the little flippers and everything ready to sew on. But yeah, I'm hoping streaming with I know like the quality will be less, but it's killing my phone trying to stream with this during the summertime. It's just too much. Of course, like during the winter, I could go back to be, you know, good doing with my phone. Oh, actually, let me blow out this candle real quick. I definitely don't want to leave that on. Oh, and I'll show you one last thing before I end. Oops, before I end is that I found these at Daiso. Cause like I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I have like a little reel that is like showing all like the all my little little guys on the windowsill, and it's getting crowded. So I got these because these are, you know, like they can be layered up in one spot. Because like they're all spread out, because you know, like, but now like they can all be like layered in one little spot and like all sat together. They only had 2, but I'm hoping they have more. So I'm definitely gonna go and get more of those. Like every time I go Dice, I'm gonna go and check. I gotta remember if that was on the 2nd or 3rd floor. But already, I'm gonna end the stream here and go to sleep because it is already 5:30. But I'm happy you showed up. Hopefully maybe but I will try to do like a midweek stream. My God, I cannot talk. I'm getting too sleepy. I'm gonna try to do a midweek stream. It's gonna be either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. One of those days. At probably around the same time, like 3:30 a.m., which is like I think that's like 11:30 a.m. Saturday. So because it's Sunday for me, it's Sunday morning at 3:30 a.m. for me. But if you're like in like for Louis time in like California, like Pacific Standard Time, Standard Pacific Time, that's like 11:30 a.m. So I guess like for Central Time, that's like 1 p.m. I think. And you said it's 2 p.m. for you, so I'm guessing you're a little bit more like close to East time, I guess. But yeah, but I'll see ya. Thank you for joining me. Good night.